morning, dear students and esteemed parents. Over the last few years, the academic exhibition has become an imperative part of our school curriculum as well as a tradition. It involves integrating the students' knowledge and skills to real life situations and gaining valuable experience from that. This year, despite the pandemic, my students and teachers were unwavering in their decision to continue this learning experience. This involved collecting all the parts of the project remotely. This arduous process involved deciding on the content, preparing the parts, collecting them, and editing them to make a final presentation. And I'm proud to say that my students, teachers, in charges, and my IT team have done a wonderful job. Congratulations. This year, we named our academic exhibition Incredible India. As you know, India is a land of diverse cultures, religions, and traditions. As a part of this project, the students have researched facts about the diverse states of India and integrated it with the subject knowledge they have gained in their classes. The final presentation will give you a virtual tour of the diverse states of India, and I'm sure this beautiful journey of incredible India will mesmerize our audience. Happy viewing.
Gujars in 700 to 800 BC in Sanskrit gave a name. The land of legends gained fame. Looking at its vibrant culture, we all are enthralled. The jubilant state, Gujarat, it is called.
Let's now take you on a virtual tour of the land of colors, cuisine, and charismatic culture. We would like you all to have a glimpse of the uniqueness of Gujarat. It has the longest coastline, Gandhinagar as the greenest and cleanest city, Surat as the diamond hub of world, the first ever vegetarian outlet of international fast food brand. You will also witness world's tallest statue, largest oil refinery, damsels dancing on the beaches of Dandiya, the divine landmarks of Dwarka and Somnath temple, the business brigade blessed by the waters of Narmada and Tapi. Here are some of the unknown and amazing facts about Gujarat, recited with rhythm and rhyme, which would compel you to explore the great Gujarat.
Daya Bhabhi's Garba and Jethalal's Fafda Jalebi makes Gujarati sound as sweet as one can be. Bounded with water, sublime and slime, it has the largest coastline. Women in vibrant chania cholis and dandiya sticks flaunt with forward to mark the celebration of Navratri in its true flavor.
The sparkles of diamond make Surat shine as the richest city with glory benign. It has been recorded as the safest state with the least of the crime rate. With hues and shades galore, it's Gandhinagar, the only city that is greenest and pure.
The first ever pure vegan outlets like Subway keeps the non-veg cuisine at bay. The statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel stands in all its majesty. It reminds us the our men's convictions and integrity. Dwarka, the abode of Lord Krishna, makes the land divine. Somnath temple is considered one of the Char Dhams, a holy shrine.
State is known for business diaspora. Every Gujarati has skilled businessman's aura. All over the world, it's Shahs and Patels who own most of the retails.
Jamnagar Oil Refinery is the largest on earth. With it being here, world faces no oil dearth. It has maximum number of airports, that is 17, difficult to travel across the globe. It has never been. Who has not hummed the utterly, butterly delicious Amul? From Gujarat to India and world, it marks its rule. I hope you all enjoyed exploring incredible Gujarat with us. Now our fellow friends will apprise you with the statistical data of Gujarat.
Gujarat, the land of natural beauty, famous architecture, wildlife reserves, folk dances, and many lip smacking dishes. Apart from all this, Gujarat is also famous for many tourist destinations such as Statue of Unity, Run of Kutch, Gir National Park, etc. It is a state on the western coast of the Indian peninsula and shares borders with Pakistan and the state of Rajasthan to northeast.
Distance from Amritsar to Gujarat via National Highway 62 is 1365 km. Its latitude is 22.25 degrees north and longitude is 71.19 degrees east. There are 33 districts in Gujarat. Gujarat covers an area of 1,96,024. Its elevation is 3,665 feet. Its area rank is 5th.
The population of Gujarat is 7 crore 15 lakhs 21,926. Gujarat is the 10th largest state in terms of population of India. The density of the population of Gujarat is 308 persons. The density means the number of people living in each unit area. According to the 2011 census, religions in Gujarat are as follows: Hinduism 88.57%, Muslim 9.62%, Christianity 0.52%, Sikhism 0.10%, and Jainism 0.95%.
Gujarat literacy rate is 79.3% and growing at an average annual rate of 10.35%. There are about 52 million speakers of Gujarati worldwide, making it the 23rd most spoken language in world. Other major languages are Bhili 4.8%, Hindi 4.7%, includes speakers of the Rajasthani varieties.
The Statue of Unity is a statue of Indian statesman and independence activist Vallabhbhai Patel, 1875 to 1950. Statue of Unity is world's tallest statue with the height of 182 meter and located about 100 km from Vadodara. It is built with the cost of rupees 2,989 crore. Gujarat is one of the largest milk producing states in India with a contribution of 7.75% share in the total milk production of India. The Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary is a forest and wildlife sanctuary in Gujarat. It is located 43 km northeast of Somnath, 65 km southeast of Junagadh, and 60 km southwest of Amreli. There are around 600 Asiatic lions living in the state of Gujarat. Now, our friends will tell you more about natural vegetation and wildlife of Gujarat.
The largest home of Asiatic lions in India, Marine National Park, the wild blue bull. Amazing times, and what an amazing trip it was. You all must be wondering what I'm talking about. So, dear friends, today I and my friends are going to tell you about the natural vegetation and wildlife of Gujarat. So, let us begin. Gir National Park, established in the year 1956. The dry deciduous forest is the home for the endangered Asiatic lions and is one of the most famous tourist destinations in India. Covered in dense forests, teak trees, semi-green floral flowers, acacia shrubs, etc. 400 species of the plants cover the massive area. You can view various animals here like antelope, nilgai, chital, chinkara, lions, pythons, crocodiles, etc.
Narayan Sarovar Wildlife Sanctuary, situated in the Surial district of Kutch, It is famous for housing the magnificent endangered species of chinkara. The wildlife here displays the perfect blend of desert and seaside ecosystem. Nal Sarovar Bird Sanctuary. This is the largest wetland sanctuary in Gujarat and it attracts a plethora of exotic species of migratory birds which can go to as high as 250. Sanctuaries such as Porbandar is also famous for its picturesque beauty. During the peak seasons, you will be able to witness the sky and marshland trees covered in colorful birds.
Great Indian Bustard Sanctuary. Established during 1979, as the name suggests, this place is primarily set up with the purpose of providing a conservation area of the great Indian bustard. The region is drought prone and remains semi arid throughout the year. Here you can also witness all the three incredible types of bustards, which is a rare sight to behold during your visit to Gujarat. Velvedar Blackbuck National Park. As the name suggests, this incredible grassland national park is home to the rare and endangered species of black bucks in India. This place is known for being the second largest home for wildlife for Gujarat.
Shulpaneshwar Wildlife Sanctuary. The sanctuary is home of endangered flora and fauna that are prone to extinction. This place is an oasis for animals from the hunters and the poachers. The brackish water in the salt reserves here allows the marine life to thrive.
Well, that was all about natural vegetation and wildlife. Not only this, there is much more to explore. So now, my friends will tell you more about temples and historical places of Gujarat.
मैं गुजरात जो जाना जाता हूँ लैंड ऑफ लेजेंड्स यानी दंत कथाओं की भूमि के नाम से मैं विख्यात हूँ सिंधु घाटी सभ्यता के उद्गम स्थल के रूप में वहीं जन्मस्थली हूँ गांधी और पटेल की मैं स्त्री शक्ति के उत्सव गरबा के लिए विश्व प्रसिद्ध हूँ तो साथ ही प्रसिद्ध हूँ अपने मंदिरों और स्मारकों के लिए यहाँ के मुख्य पवित्र मंदिर हैं सोमनाथ, द्वारिकाधीश, श्री स्वामी नारायण, अंबाजी का मंदिर, अक्षरधाम आदि जहाँ भक्त अपने भगवान की भक्ति में खींचे चले आते हैं। बहुत से स्मारक हैं जैसे कीर्ति तोरण, जूनागढ़ का किला, बौद्ध गुफाएं, स्टैचू ऑफ यूनिटी, साबरमती आश्रम आदि। रोमांच, करिश्मे, रहस्य, जीवन रंगों की अनंत सुंदरता को दर्शाते यह मंदिर और स्मारक सबको आकर्षित करते हैं। तो आओ तुम्हें गुजरात से मिलाते हैं, मंदिरों और स्मारकों की बातें खास बतलाते हैं।
रानी की वाव बहुत है खास। आइए जाने इसकी खूबियाँ जिसमें छिपा इतिहास। पाटन की रानी ने पति की याद में बावड़ी का निर्माण करवाया। जल संग्रह की तकनीक और अनुपातों को सुंदर ढंग से समझाया। मारू गुर्जर शैली में बावड़ी का निर्माण करवाया। विष्णु अवतार की मूर्तियों को दीवारों पर उकरवाया। 16 श्रृंगार को शिल्प कला से समझाया। यूं ही नहीं, विश्व धरोहर की सूची में स्थान अपना पाया।
सोमनाथ मंदिर, सोमनाथ ज्योतिर्लिंग, जहाँ बसे भगवान, जिसकी महिमा का गुणगान करते हैं पुराण। शाप मुक्त होने को चंद्रदेव ने किया शिव गुणगान। अपने इष्ट के सम्मान में किया मंदिर का निर्माण। 200 मन सोने का घंटा था इसकी संपन्नता का प्रमाण, जिसके कारण कई हुए आक्रमण, हुआ कई बार निर्माण। भक्ति, भव्यता, दिव्यता का यहाँ अनोखा समन्वय, जिसका मुश्किल है करना बखान।
द्वारकाधीश मंदिर, धरा सौराष्ट्र की जहाँ पूजे जाए कई धाम, पर सबके मन बसा द्वारका, जहाँ बसे मुरली मनोहर श्याम। मथुरा छोड़ कृष्ण ने सौराष्ट्र को राजधानी बनाया, भक्ति और आशीर्वाद की खुशबू को यहाँ रचाया। 2500 वर्ष पूर्व गोमती के किनारे निर्माण कराया। जहाँ हरिगृह था वही ब्रजनाभ ने प्रभु को विराजमान करवाया। मोक्ष का द्वार कहो या कहो पवित्र धाम, है पवित्र धरा द्वारका, जहाँ बसे मुरली मनोहर श्याम।
ये तो थी धार्मिक स्थलों और स्मारकों की कहानी। अब सुनते हैं गुजरात के खान पान तथा भोजन के विषय में मेरे अन्य मित्रों की जुबानी।
Hello friends, how are you all? Last week I visited the temples of Gujarat. It was a wonderful trip, but at the same time I observed that the people there are lacking reliable access to sufficient quantity of affordable, nutritious food. It seems that the state is facing to insecurity.
But Raman, I believe that Gujarat is a prosperous state and should be food secure. It bring my hometown. I have seen a lot of growth there.
Well, as per reports, the situation isn't as good. A staggering 73.66% rural Gujarat are found to be the insecure for more than 6 months in a year, and 19% is non-tribal sample.
I discussed the consequences of food insecurity with my teacher. She told me that it could lead to chronic problems in school-aged children like asthma, anemia, anxiety, and aggression. It can also cause PEM disease like kwashiorkor and marasmus. Even obesity is a consequence of malnutrition.
What exactly is malnutrition? Is government not doing anything about it?
Malnutrition is a condition when the body isn't getting enough nutrients in the diet. This leads to imbalances in the protein and energy intake, causing protein energy malnutrition or PEM diseases. Government is definitely playing its role in tackling and eradicating malnutrition. Number 1, by midday meal schemes. Number 2, integrated child development scheme. Number 3, National Children Fund.
This was quite an eye-opener. Now I understood why my mom keep insisting on taking an balanced diet. Now after on this informational discussion, let's study about the culture of Gujarat.
ਬੜਾ ਹੀ ਖੁਸ਼ਹਾਲ ਰਾਜ ਇਹ, ਕੱਪੜੇ ਹੀਰੇ ਦਾ ਵਪਾਰ, ਸ਼ਾਕਾਹਾਰੀ ਲੋਕ ਵੈਸ਼ਨਵ, ਪੜ੍ਹੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਤੇ ਸਮਝਦਾਰ, ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਬੋਲੀ ਤੇ ਭਾਸ਼ਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸਭ ਕੰਮਕਾਰ, ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਨਾਚ ਦੀ ਚਰਚਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਸੰਸਾਰ। ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਅਮੁੱਲਾ, ਬੜਾ ਅਮੀਰ ਵਿਰਸਾ ਵਿਹਾਰ, ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੱਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ।
ਗੁੱਜਰ ਤੋਂ ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਹੈ ਬਣਿਆ, ਸੁੰਦਰ ਕੁਦਰਤ ਤੇ ਕਾਇਨਾਤ, ਵੱਖ ਵੱਖ ਢੰਗੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਖੇਤੀ, ਮੂੰਗਫਲੀ ਬਾਜਰਾ ਤੇ ਕਪਾਸ, ਡਾਂਡੀਆ ਗਰਬਾ ਲੋਕ ਨਾਚ ਨੇ, ਨਵਰਾਤਰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਰਾਤ, ਚਾਂਦਨੀ ਛਿਟਕੇ ਪੂਰਨਮਾਸ਼ੀ, ਚਿੱਟੀ ਚਿੱਟੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਰਾਤ, ਬੜੇ ਹੀ ਅਮਨ ਪਸੰਦ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ, ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਬੜੇ ਵਫਾਦਾਰ, ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੱਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ।
ਡੋਸਾ ਸਾਂਬਰ ਵੜਾ ਜਲੇਬੀ, ਢੋਕਲਾ ਖਾਖਰਾ ਮਜ਼ੇਦਾਰ, ਖਾਣ ਪੀਣ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਸ਼ੌਕੀਨੀ, ਬੜੇ ਮਿਲਾਪੜੇ ਮਿਲਨਸਾਰ, ਚਿੱਟਾ ਕੁੜਤਾ ਧੋਤੀ ਪਗੜੀ ਪਹਿਨਣ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ, ਲਹਿੰਗਾ ਚੋਲੀ ਸਾੜੀ ਪਹਿਨਣ ਕਰਨ ਔਰਤਾਂ ਹਾਰ ਸ਼ਿੰਗਾਰ, ਬੜੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਸ਼ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ, ਹੱਕ ਲਈ ਲੜਦੇ ਮਰਦੇ ਯਾਰ, ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੱਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ।
ਰਾਜਸਥਾਨ, MP, ਮਹਾਰਾਸ਼ਟਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੱਦਾਂ ਟਕਰਾਣ, ਬੇਖੌਫ ਨਿਡਰ ਨੇ ਲੋਕੀ, ਅਪਰਾਧੀ ਗੁੰਡੇ ਘਬਰਾਣ,
द्वारकाधीश ते सोमनाथ, ਮੰਦਰ ਬਾਲਾ ਜੀ ਹਨੂਮਾਨ, ਸੈਰ ਸਪਾਟੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਆਵਣ, ਕਰਨ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਧਾਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਾਣ। ਹਿੰਦੂ, ਪਾਰਸੀ, ਜੈਨ, ਇਸਲਾਮ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ। ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੱਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ।
ਵੱਲਭ ਭਾਈ ਪਟੇਲ ਤੇ ਰਾਸ਼ਟਰਪਿਤਾ ਮਹਾਤਮਾ ਗਾਂਧੀ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਸਨ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ। ਦੁਨੀਆ ਗੀਤ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਗਾਂਧੀ। ਨਰਿੰਦਰ ਮੋਦੀ ਤੇ ਅਮਿਤ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਵਾਸੀ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਤਿੰਨ ਧਨੇਡੀ, ਤਿੰਨੇ ਹੀ ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ। ਸੋਲਰ ਪਾਵਰ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਸਰੋਵਰ ਸਿਫਤ ਕਰੇ ਸੰਸਾਰ। ਗੁਜਰਾਤੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਵੱਖਰੀ ਸੱਭਿਅਤਾ ਸੱਭਿਆਚਾਰ।
Dear audience, I hope you found this presentation interesting and informative. So before we conclude it, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to acknowledge the contribution of those who worked behind the scene to execute this event. Our respected director, Sir Mr. Vineet Agarwal, for his constant support and motivation. Our venerable principal, Ma'am, Mrs. Shweta Agarwal, for being the catalyst that inspired us to give our best and stood by us as a pillar of strength. Our facilitator, Mr. Balraj Singh, for his untiring support and able guidance. We are fortunate to be supported by a team of very active, efficient, and dedicated teachers who are well versed in their jobs and are result oriented. With a deep sense of appreciation, I sincerely thank all the faculty members. And the last but not the least, our rock stars, our dear students, for their participation, and all the parents for their rock solid support system and encouragement. Thank you very much, everyone.